Well, we have another cop that was caught up with being racist. And listen, let me make sure I put this out here. Black Lives Matter, the organization, is one thing, and that organization is not a organization that is thorough for the black community. It's too many hands that's in that. But Black Lives Matter, a movement, is totally different than that. And most black people would say, I mean, it's like the simple Black lives do matter. I mean, come on, right? But we want to make sure to make that clear distinction, because if you don't, some people like just don't understand the difference with that. How they say, well, how can you support Black Lives Matter but not this, organization? I mean, you can easily do that, easily. That's like saying that you love God but you don't want to go in a particular church because you know that particular church isn't right, right? You got things going on. Doesn't mean you don't love God. God is supposed to be the central figure, right? Not the church house. So black people's life is the central figure. So when these particular people in this story make certain comments, they're not making it about the organization. Trust me, they're not. So you have this North Carolina, supposed to be a master trooper. He's on leave following his social media post about the Black Lives Matter movement that he shared last year. Now, his name is Mark Melvin. He's 40 years old. He's a member of the North Carolina State Highway Patrol. It's saying it's subject to an internal administrative investigation in connection to a December Facebook post, is in which he called the Black Lives Matter movement a racist, money laundering hate group, and he was placed on leave January the 11th, not too long ago. So he says he walked into Barnes and Noble tonight and saw an entire section dedicated to Black Lives Matter. He said, my first thought was, I wonder why they don't have sections dedicated to any other racist, money laundering hate groups. Now, they said the post was deleted. Now, they say he's a 13-year veteran of the force and also marked himself present at the Stop the Steal rally that took place in Washington, D.C. Last week before, the riots, the white supremacist terrorist attack, the attempted coup on the U.S. government that happened on January 6th, and he was there. Now, we told you the white supremacists are everywhere. They're in the North Carolina State Highway Patrol. Obviously, you see that. And it was at the terrorist attack as well. Now, this guy, he also put that he used the words "time to save America" on a post with at least 24 photos. So he was over there. OK, so this is what people are dealing with. This is why black folks have the problems they have with these race soldiers, because literally you have white supremacists that is on the police force. Like I said, it's everywhere. They are everywhere. Understand? And like on my, I repeat this again, I had put, those of you who watch Marvel comics or know anything about Marvel movies or whatever, the group named Hydra, right? Now, the group named Hydra in Marvel, they would be known to infiltrate everywhere, right? But then, when they get around each other, they'll say, "Hail Hydra," right? So that's how I like them, the white supremacists. The white supremacists is the real life Hydra. They are everywhere trying to conduct their evil things that they do in America and throughout the world. But they are everywhere. They are police. They are nurses, as we can see. They're doctors. We covered that. They're lawyers. They're district attorneys. They're judges. They're the person at the grocery store. They're the person at the fast food restaurant. They could be your waitress. They could be the person changing your tire at the tire shop. White supremacists are everywhere. And that so-called Stop the Steal rally proved that. Firefighters, military, retired Navy SEALs, all these people are white supremacists, and they're everywhere. That's why I say they are like Hydra from Marvel. So this is why we cannot let up off of white supremacy, because our lives depend on it. Joe Biden, just because he's in office, doesn't mean we let off of what we do. If anything, black folks need to be getting at Biden, because you have people right now in different organizations that didn't even vote for Joe Biden in mass like that, demanding they do something. No, black folks better be at him quickly. Now, he mentioned white supremacy in his speech. Okay, that's fine. But I will say this, and I'm going to keep repeating this. what are you going to do about it? Because talking about white supremacists at the Capitol, it goes much deeper than this. What are you going to do about these race soldier cops? What are you going to do about them? This is the white supremacists you got to deal with too. But leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the situation with this particular race soldier. These people are everywhere, folks. Like I said, if they start vetting all of them, like they vetted the National Guard members at the Capitol, like I said, you wouldn't have the majority of the cops would be suspended. They wouldn't even be there no more because the majority of them got white supremacist views.